Alright guys, well, I got this reel back together. I didn't plan on making a part 2, but I got it back together and I was having issues with the spool. It wasn't turning freely. It was real hard to turn. I'm like, what in the world's going on? So anyways, when I had it apart, I took out this I don't know what you would call it, bearing retainer, end cap, whatever. This guy right here. I cleaned out the bearing and everything, and there's a bearing that rods in underneath that pinion inside the crank side. Anyways, I cleaned everything up, put it back together, and when I got it fully back together, this spool wasn't turning freely. And I really had to crank on it, and I'm like, how in the heck am I supposed to cast this thing? So I took it back apart, couldn't figure it out. I was like, maybe I didn't shim something right. Well, anyways, I slept on it, woke up this morning, or this afternoon, and come in here, started researching online, looking, and then it just dawned on me that there's something pressing the spool together too dang tight, and maybe I need to put a washer over here on this side to maybe space the case so there's not so much pressure on the spool. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, well the spool rides on bearings, so I'm like, this thing right over here screws out. I want to screw it out by hand, and normally you can, but it was so dang tight that I had to use a pair of pliers to get it to back it off some, and as soon as I backed it off, it was able to spool freely. And anyways, the moral of the story is, whenever you take this apart or whatever, don't screw that in all the way until you get it fully assembled, and then tighten this up accordingly, because I had snugged it up by hand before I put it together, and that caused the spool to pretty much lock up under pressure in between the left and right case, right in there. Alright, well, I figure it's a little problem solver video. Once again, I'm new to conventional reels, so to me that wasn't obvious. Maybe to some of y'all other fishermen that was something, something simple, I don't know, but maybe this will help out a newbie. So y'all enjoy.